This is a singularity. Now, it's a plurality. Hello everybody, welcome back to some more FTB Skies. If you look down at my health meter, I actually have green hearts. I actually have light blue hearts now. Don't know where that came from, but the green hearts are actually because in between episodes, I've been fighting the Guardian of Gaia again, and I got these rings right here. This one right here, the Ring of Odin, gives me an extra row of hearts. So yeah, I've been working very hard to be able to get all of the Gaia spirit, actually, is it just Gaia spirits? Yeah, it is, the Gaia spirits that I need. I'm probably only going to need to fight him one more time, but I won't be doing that today. Today, we have a much better thing. It's going to be really sick, and it's, well, I mean, I say sick, but I mean, that really depends on your opinion of it. It's going to be the automation for these singularities. We need 1,024 of them, and in order to get them, we're going to need these things right here, these 64K ME storage components, which I have already automated. I said that very weirdly, but if we look right here, this is the setup that I have for the whole thing. It has each of the things that we need, and the silicone one was already this one over here, so I didn't feel the need to put that into there. It is a little wonky, but I ultimately think that it's pretty good, and it definitely works out. So now I have all of those things ready for me to be able to make the 64K ones, and I already had one just to make sure it all worked out properly, and it took a little bit, but it ultimately did work. The only thing left that I'll need to do with this thing is to fill it up with a bunch of speed upgrades. Now that we have that all fully upgraded, now it's time for the actual setup for the singularity that I talked about earlier. So for this, we're going to need 8 sinks, and we need to put them like this. They don't technically need to be in that specific formation, or, well, I mean, like, specifically these directions, but it does still work much better that way. So then we can just put these there, and then we need to configure all of them. We want all of these to be output, and then after that, we want to put in these ultimate upgrades. It has to be ultimate for this to be as fast as it can. This is by far the fastest setup I found. Actually, technically, I made this for myself. I don't know if anyone else has done this yet, but it's certainly worth a look. So then after that, we put more sinks right here. I'm just going to put them like this, just so that way it looks all nice and neat. And then we go ahead and then put in the last 4 fluid pipes. And then we do the same thing here. We configure all of these ones to be the outputs. The bottom one on these ones over here is going to be a little bit of a pain because I put this up against the wall. Yeah, I just decided to dig out little holes in the wall. It'll be fine. Then we can just go ahead and then throw in the rest of these cards into each of these things. And then pretty much after that, the setup is almost done. So now if we were to put this thing into here, it would start accumulating the water, and look how fast that is. The fastest thing I've ever seen was with another piping setup, and it was nowhere near this fast. There's probably another way that's way faster than this, but still it works. But we don't want to do this just yet, because we do actually need to make a way to extract these things. The way I'm going to do that is going to be with this thing right here called the modular router. So I need to go down here, and then I can put this pretty much anywhere so long as it's within a close proximity to it. I'm going to put it there, and then we're going to have this thing right here being the polar upgrade, and I just need to link that to here, and it'll basically pull out the items whenever they're in there. Then we just need to put an item pipe there, and then this task screen right here, which we can go ahead and then set to the singularities. There we go. And I already have 13 in there because I've just found those around the place. And now we just go ahead and then put this in here. I actually want to get a stopwatch going. Hang on a second. Alrighty, I got my thing up here. Editor me also put another stopwatch the moment I put this on here, just so that we're completely accurate. And 3, 2, 1, go. No, crap, I missed. No! Oh, that's right, I was wrong on the wrong portion. Okay, trying this again. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, here we go, and now we need to watch this. Okay, it's actually going pretty fast, so this is rather impressive. We're already almost halfway there. Okay, it looks like it's going up pretty good. We're almost there, okay, hang on a minute, we're almost there. Oh, maybe I, like, have to mess with this. Oh, it was this. Oh, okay. So, I don't know what the heck a matter ball is, but Ah, that is pretty neat. So now it's starting to take out all of these things, and it's going to start throwing them into the air. That is good. I don't know what a matter ball is, but okay, so that's what I did wrong was I messed with this thing. Okay, so it takes about 20 seconds for this thing to fill up fully, and I actually only needed one of these. I thought I was going to need to, like, continuously put them in. Huh. Well, that's actually very, very neat. So with this, then, we'll probably be able to reach 1021 in no time at all. Okay, so wait a minute. I need to do some math. So if it's one every 20 seconds, so I'm not sure if I'm going to math this right. So if 20 is equivalent to 1, and then we multiply that by 1024, and then we would then get 2480 in seconds. So then I put that into my time calculator, and that's about 5.6 hours. That is insane. So this whole thing will be completely done in about 5 hours. We'll round it up to 6. That's actually really cool. So if I just went AFK for like a couple hours, this thing would be completely done. And the best part is, I could probably speed this up if I added more. Because I mean, I have more sinks, and considering that I don't actually need this, give me a minute.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
I'm curious, if I add another layer of sinks to this, how much faster is this? Significantly faster. Oh my goodness gracious. So yeah, this thing will be done way quicker than I expected. I have no idea how long it's actually going to be, but I mean, around 5 hours at most. Holy crap, that's awesome. So yeah, this is pretty much the whole setup. I think it actually looks more aesthetically pleasing with this top layer of the sinks. So yeah, we'll just have that like there. I wish I could put like a facade of some kind with just like, you know, the smooth stone, so that way this all looks connected. Or, well, I mean that or like something black. Nonetheless though, that is the whole singularity automation. It wasn't as complicated as I was expecting it to be. And yeah, this is probably the fastest way I could have done it. If there was a faster way, I don't care, really. Now, unfortunately, for the next thing that we're going to be doing today, I need it to be midnight. We're way past that. So, see y'all tomorrow. Alrighty, it's almost midnight, so now's the time that we need to set this up. We have about a minute to do so. Well, actually, not even a real minute. So, what I first need is I need to make a little redstone circle around this little thing right here. I forgot what it's called. An enchantment table, yes. And I put it on this little dirt patch out here for no in particular reason. And then once this thing reaches midnight, we're going to need... Oh shoot, I forgot something. I forgot what I needed. Division sigil. Yes, I needed this in my hand. Okay, and then we need to rake it all the way back over to here. And then once this thing reaches midnight, we'll need this thing right here, because in order to make this work, we need to sacrifice a virgin maiden. Hello, maiden. Did it work? It did not work. No! Oh, because he walked away. No. Okay, we have a little bit more time to do so. Please do not walk away. Oh, new sacrifice! Nope, that didn't work either. Sacrifice you! Yes! It worked! So now we have the activated division sigil. Oh my gosh, that was really close. Okay, so apparently hostile mobs do not work. And apparently they changed this, because I could have sworn that once you did this, there was like all the ground around you turned to like cursed stuff, and then a bunch of hostile stuff would begin spawning, but I guess I was wrong. And now we're past midnight. Oh my goodness. Actually, I'm curious. Can you speed up the clock? You cannot speed up the clock. Okay, I was kind of hoping that I'd like freak the thing out or something. Oh, darn. So now that we have this division sigil, what this thing is used for is it's used to make unstable ingots. Now these things are pretty freaking dangerous, because with these ones right here, the unstable ones, there is a way to make them stable, but first we need to make the unstable ones. After about 10 seconds, it'll kill you. And I'm going to need to make myself about 18 of them, because I need to make myself some unstable ingot blocks. Oh boy, here we go. So I'm going to need to put these here, and then I'm going to need to act quickly. So if I exit the inventory or the time runs out, I die. So then, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You get the idea.
18. Okay, and then, wait. Is it? It's not counting. Why? I'm not questioning it. I'm not questioning it. Let's just put it in quickly, and then we can go ahead. Okay, apparently they don't stack. Make the blocks. Oh, okay. I don't know how close that was because it was kind of broken. Either way, though, the reason why we needed the unstable blocks is so that way we could make this thing right here called the stable division sigil. It has infinite uses, and instead of them being unstable, they will be stable. So let's see. I already have the division sigil, so that's not a problem. I'm going to need chorus flower, which I could actually get pretty easily. I just need to take a trip to the end. And then I also need a totem of undying. Do I not have a totem? Could have sworn I had at least one of those somewhere. Okay, that actually might be a problem because I don't actually know how I'm going to get a totem. An evoker prediction. Wait, don't I have one of those? I do have one of those, yes! Okay, so then I just need to take this over to one of these ones over here, and then I can have that. Give me the totems. Oh my goodness, yes. Now I cannot die. And now I just need to go ahead and go find a chorus flower, and I'll probably need to silk touch it. Alright, I got myself the chorus flower, and now we have ourselves the stable division sigil. Oh my gosh. So the reason why we need this is because one of the achievements is to make 64 unstable ingots stable. So I need 64 stable ingots. I already have 2 of them in there because I found them in the end. So that means I only need 62 of them. So we're just going to need to put this into here, and then we can go ahead and stack it up. And I can actually, since I made 2 extra, I'm also going to make 1 more there just for something else that we're going to be having in a second. So we just need to find this thing and then submit, and there we go. We have all 64 unstable ingots done. Oh my goodness. The Eye of Ender one, which is 1000, it's going to be easy. I'm just going to need to set up an exporter, possibly with a crafter that's going straight into it. And then these dimensional shards, I mean, they're easy to craft, but they certainly aren't cheap. And considering that I need over 1,000 of them, I may just set up a crushed endstone system for the sifters over there. So I'll probably do that sometime soon. And endstone isn't particularly hard to get. I'll just need to make another setup for that with the pedestals. So yeah, this is pretty good. But why I made 3 extra unstable ingots is because of this thing right here called the unstable axe. The unstable axe does far more damage than my blazing immobilization blade. And I mean, it does pretty good damage, so I'm going to keep them both. But still, for the simple fact that I just have the both of them, it's pretty good. Now, I don't know what the unstable weaponries do, and the unstable armor really isn't worth it anymore. But other than all that, this was all really good stuff here. And you know what? Considering that we already have enough of everything to be able to get this next achievement thing down, I figure, you know what? Why don't we just do this right now? So I'm going to actually need, I think it is actually about 16 of those things for this one. Yeah, so the whole stack of this stuff. Perfect. Oh my goodness. So then we can go ahead and then just submit these ones, and then submit these ones, and bam! We've got these things down, which means now we have ourselves a creative rune. I don't know at all what this thing does. I gotta be honest. It's something for elemental craft. But, I mean, I did so little of that this series that I just have no idea what it's supposed to be for. So then all that's really left to do is to just collect everything, which is actually a pretty good bit of things I've done. I don't know why I got these heads. That's concerning. I'm just gonna put those away right now. And you know, this may have ended up being a bit of a shorter video than normal. I'm not sure. I'll have to wait until I edit it. But, I mean, in the end of the day, given how much there's going to be next video, I think that'll surely make up for it. So that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my last FTB Skies video. Bye-bye!